Hey folks, special alert from the rate update with Dan Frio. I am Dan Frio, and here is your special report. There must be some great talks going on in Russia and Ukraine because we are seeing mortgage rates spike. Okay, I'm going to show you this here in a minute, but let's get over to the news. Here's everything the Fed is expected to do this week. Okay, the big news out, and I forgot to mention it in today's morning newsletter, was the Fed is meeting this week, and what are they going to do? So just so you guys know, here's how this works. The Federal Reserve controls the federal funds rate. They do not control mortgages. They do not control car loans. They don't control anything but the federal funds rate. What is the federal funds rate? It's basically interbank lending. Why do banks lend money to each other? Great question. So what happens at the end of the day, if they don't have enough money in their reserves, they go to another bank and say, hey, I need $1 billion to meet my reserves. I'll take an overnight loan from you. Basically, that's what it is. We just saw an S&P alert here, federal rate hike. Develops as investors wait. Okay, so that just popped up. So I'll check in on that for you. But it does have a trickle effect. So what will happen is the next thing you'll see is the prime rate will go up, and then the coffee rates will go up, and then the SoFi rates will go up, and accordingly, because that basically gives them the open door to, okay, we can start raising rates now. So, but just so you know, mortgage rates are secured by or created by the MBS market, mortgage-backed securities. What's going on in that field? Well, we know the Federal Reserve is lessening and getting, at some point, they'll be completely out of buying mortgage-backed securities. Okay, so what that does is it brings less buyers to the table. What happens when you have less buyers to the table? Well, prices go down until you find more and more buyers at a specific level. As the price of this bond goes down until we find more and more investors willing to buy mortgage-backed securities, and the yields that they're at, it'll keep dropping until a buyer likes the yields, and then they'll buy. Okay, so the prices are going to continue to drop and yields go up. That's what happens with mortgage rates, and that's why we're seeing what we're seeing right now. So the economic calendar is the Federal Reserve is meeting tomorrow and Wednesday. Then on Wednesday, they're going to come out and say, okay, we're going to raise the federal funds rate a quarter, maybe 50 basis points. 50 basis points was already priced in, but then about a week and a half ago, we got some easement there saying, well, they're probably only going to do 25 basis points. So we had a nice little rally in the MBSs, and then that's kind of off the table, and it's been kind of dog's days since those. Let's see what's going on with the MBS market right here. I'll get my head out of the way so you guys can see it. We are currently down 77 basis points. A couple weeks ago, I came in and said, guys, we're down like 90 basis points, and it's one of the biggest drops I've ever seen in my 33 years. This is up there. We usually don't see the MBS market move in increments of 70 basis points, 80 basis points, 90 basis points. So these are big moves. What's it doing for rates? I told you rates are going to move today. Here we go. So the 30-year fix is now at 4.38, up 9 basis points. We got the 15-year fix at 3.69, up 15 basis points, over 1/8%. We got a 30-year FHA/VA up over 1/8% too at 3.88. We have the 30-year jumbo coming in at 3.85, up 9 basis points. And the 5/1 ARM is also moving. It's up 1/4%. 1/4% in half a day. Those are big moves. So guys, I greatly appreciate you watching the special event or news flash that I did. So if you like my content and you value what I do, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe down below. I'd love to have you as a viewer. So God bless, guys. I'll see you late. Well, I'll see you tomorrow because I got to catch up with other work today, and the day's flying. So I'll see you tomorrow with the opening bell, and then I'll post in regards to some mortgage programs tomorrow afternoon. Take care. Bye-bye.